boy riding with a bag full of groceries on my back. It's gonna be fun. I say bag full, it's more like I got a 6-pack of pop, a couple cans of SpaghettiOs, and a thing of batteries, and that's about it, but it's heavy. So currently it is 25th of May. Memorial Day weekend is coming up. At least I think that's what it is. I get Memorial Day and Labor Day mixed up so damn hard all the time. It's whatever the 3-day weekend is for May is coming up. I've currently got like an hour and a half of footage I gotta edit on top of whatever I record today, so I don't know what I'm gonna record. I just know I'm out and I'm talking, so that's all that really matters for a video most of the time. If you see my posts on TikTok, you'll know I got a 360 camera. So far I've been mounting it here, but it's not a good mount. Because it falls down too easy. Like, it doesn't fall off the bike, but it ends up leaning on the windshield, and I don't like that. That was a turkey there. That wasn't there. I didn't see it until like the last second. Damn. You all see me, but I didn't think there was a turkey there. Shit. So last week, the day before I went to the blessing, the video I posted today, I was out riding, just having a good time. I had rode with Mac that day. That video isn't edited yet. There's gonna be 2 videos from that day actually, because there is like over an hour of footage. And I don't want to make that into one video when I can draw it out and make it a couple of videos, because we were in 3 different cities, so like I can make 3 videos and not have it look like I just cut the same shit apart. So, but I digress. Back on my story. I was out riding. I was in my town. I had split off from them. There was a couple of bicycle kids by the roundabout. You see me go through that roundabout so many times on my YouTube channel. I don't need to go back there and explain it. But I was here, they were over here. They were doing the rev it thing, you know, so obviously I'm going to rev for the kids. They're little kids on bicycles, you know, this is what they live for. That's what I live for sometimes. So I nod at them. I go around the roundabout to get to them, right? And they're looking excited as shit. I hit the limiter on this bike. You know, natural, what you do when you see a little kid wanting you to rev, you hit the limiter. They start laughing and smiling, and they're excited as shit again, right? And then after that, I pull the clutch in, I let the RPMs come back down, I take off. I'm not going fast, I'm going 15, maybe 20 at best, and a 25. Because there's a crosswalk, and then a stop sign immediately after that crosswalk. So I'm not trying to run anybody down, and I'm not trying to run a stop sign. And as I'm going, right where that car is, there's a cop coming at me, right? Which is whatever, I'm not like afraid or anything, I didn't do anything wrong. So I stop at that one, I go down to the next one, I stop there, my phone starts going off, it sits there, so obviously you can tell I've seen that there's like a shit ton of notifications popping up and text messages. One of them said mom, when I looked down briefly at the stop sign, so I pulled off. Like, I went into the farmer's market, which is literally right at that stop sign, the last one I was at, turned signal into the lane, and went over and parked, right? Put the bike in neutral, gloves off, I'm texting, and I noticed in my mirror, right there, police just fucking scream up behind me, slam the brakes, blocking me, and kind of cockeyed behind me, you know, not even in a parking spot. And it's some fucking bitch-ass lady cop, and she's like, that was inappropriate, don't do it again. I said, okay. I looked back at my phone for a second, went to give her a piece of my mind, and she was peeling out, and it's like, so you can be loud and stuff and peel out, but if I do it, it's wrong, right? All right, that's cool. Gotta love our tax dollars at work here, you know, when I'm just being loud. I had my underglow on too, I thought that's what it was going to be about at first, but no, it's because I was loud. But, you know, our tax dollars hard at work there. There could be actual crime in city, but, you know, because we're on the outskirts on, like, the main strip of the tourist area, it's inappropriate. Like, yeah, whatever, get the fuck out of here, I'll do it again. I'll be louder next time, actually. I'll cut the exhaust all the way off instead of having a GP tip. Fuck you, I don't care. I try not to be that anti-cop guy, but I've never met a good one. And don't even say it's because I'm on a sport bike. Well, I got Matt got pulled over on his Yamaha when I had the Harley. That guy was a douche to him. He didn't even have him for anything. He just saw he had a sport bike and was like, yeah, I'm gonna get you based on how loud you were for a second. I'm gonna say you were speeding. He wasn't speeding. How do I know he wasn't speeding? I was in front of him. But he got off with a warning. Before that, someone had stolen something from us. It was a battery off of a trailer, so whatever, you know. And the guy that came out was kind of a prick for that. He acted like it was like not a big deal, like why'd you guys call me out here over a stolen battery? We're just making a report so we can get like maybe insurance to claim it, right? Before that, also back in Fremont, which is where Mac and I got pulled over, my buddy got pulled over for a burnt out taillight. It was me and another friend in the car. The other friend was smart. We were in high school, like maybe just graduated high school, like right in that span of like seniors, kind of summerish. So like maybe we graduated, maybe we were just cruising on that night. I don't know. We didn't go to Fremont though. Fuck that school. Lots of beef. But he gets pulled over, and you know, the guy's being a douchebag, and it's like, man, we're like 16, 17 years old in this car. Why you gotta be like that? We're not running. We're in a Trailblazer that's clapped out with a broken, like, everything on it. So we're not gonna run, obviously. My one friend was laying down in the back seat because he was tired. We had been out hanging out all day and shit. And he demands my ID, and it's like, I'm the passenger. Why do you need to see my ID? But, you know, I hand it over anyway. And then he's shining his light on my buddy and shit. He was trying to sleep because, like I said, it was a long day. We were out doing shit, being very active and stuff. We weren't being hooligans. We were just like doing I think we were walking trails and going out, checking out stores and stuff. You know, not a big deal. The average teenager thing to do when you don't have a lot of money. And you know, my buddy was smart. Either he didn't have one legitimately, but he said he didn't have one, so the cop didn't grab his. But we were sat there for 30 minutes. Over a very minor traffic stop. He didn't even say anything about it. He just said, your tires burned out, have a nice day. I said, really? What the fuck? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's great police everywhere, but something about this area just brings out the worst of them. Oh my god. I think it's because everybody out here thinks they're so entitled to everything that they have to be assholes, and then they end up being an asshole to people that don't necessarily deserve it. Anyway, I didn't think I was going to talk about cop stuff today, so that was a fun video. I'm sure someone will have a comment about that. I don't know who, but someone.